Welcome back to another Disneyland Hotel Diary. Planning a trip to Disneyland should be all magic and fun. But let's be real, choosing where to stay can be a massive headache. So in this explainer, we are digging into a super popular, budget-friendly option right next to the park, the Anaheim Discovery Inn Suites. We're going to cover the good, the bad, and everything in between to help you figure out if this is the right spot for your trip. So you're planning that incredible trip. You've got your park tickets, you're probably dreaming about churros and Dole Whip, but then comes the big one, the decision that can be surprisingly stressful. Right? Where you stay can seriously make or break your vacation budget and, honestly, your sanity. So today, we're going to dive deep into the Anaheim Discovery Inn and see if this affordable motel is the hidden gem you've been looking for. And let's start with what is, for most people, the most important factor for any Disney trip. First up, location. For a Disneyland trip, this is everything, isn't it? It totally dictates how you start and end your long park days. So the big question is, how does the Discovery Inn stack up? Well, check this out. This map shows the hotel's #1 absolute best feature. It is totally within walking distance of the parks. We're talking about avoiding the nightmare of shuttles, the headache of parking, and all the extra costs that come with both. Being able to just walk back to your room for a midday nap, that is a total game changer, my friends. And hey, this isn't just our opinion. The hotel has an official Good for Walkers score of 82 out of 100, which is pretty darn good. Most guests say the walk is about 15 to 20 minutes to get to the downtown Disney security entrance. It's a straight shot, and, a few people pointed out that the walk in the morning actually helps build the excitement for the day. And it's not just about getting to the park. The location puts you right next to some super important conveniences. You've got a Denny's literally a 2-minute walk away for those late-night eats, a 24-hour pharmacy for when you forget sunscreen, and plenty of other little shops and restaurants right there. Okay, so the location is a definite, massive win for convenience. But what about the room itself? The place you'll actually collapse after walking 10 miles in the parks. Is it a comfy retreat, or is it just a box? So this guest quote really hits on something you see over and over in the reviews. People are often surprised by how spacious the rooms are. But the real star of the show? The tile floors. I can't tell you how many people said that having no gross hotel carpet just makes the whole room feel cleaner and more modern. It's a small detail, but it makes a huge difference. So on the left, you see the professional hotel photo, and on the right, a more real-world guest photo. And you know what? They line up pretty well. The general feeling is that the rooms are clean and have been updated. Now, some guys do feel the decor is a little dated. It's not luxury, for sure, but it's clean and it's functional. So what do you actually get inside? Well, all the basics are here. A microwave for your leftover pizza, a mini fridge for drinks, a big TV, and powerful AC, which is an absolute must. But most importantly, reviewers pretty consistently say the beds are comfortable, and at the end of a long Disney day, that might be all you really care about. All right, now for the really crucial part. Every hotel has its pros and its cons, especially in the budget category. So let's lay out the perks versus the quirks to get a really balanced, honest picture. Okay, the big wins. First and foremost, free parking. People in Anaheim, that is like finding a unicorn. It can save you a serious amount of money. The staff is also constantly described as being super friendly and helpful. We've already talked about the fan favorite tile floors, and of course, the overall value for a hotel this close to the magic is just a huge perk. And now for the reality check. So while that parking is free, a lot of people warn that the spots are very tight. So if you've got a big SUV, just be prepared. There are also a few very direct reviews that say, and I quote, "The pillows suck." So maybe think about bringing your own. We mentioned the dated decor, and if you're planning a swim, just know that the pool is not heated. It's all about managing expectations, right? Hey, just gonna jump in for a quick second. If you're finding this deep dive helpful for your Disney planning, would you do us a huge favor and hit those like and subscribe buttons? It really helps our channel out and lets us make more explainers just like this one for you. Thanks a bunch. Okay, let's bring it all home. We've looked at the amazing location, the functional rooms, and the balance of perks and quirks. So, what's the final verdict? Is the Anaheim Discovery Inn the right choice for your trip? Let's break it down real simple. This hotel is the perfect fit for you if your number one absolute top priority is being able to walk to the parks without destroying your budget. It's for the person who just needs a clean, safe, and comfortable place to crash at night. And it's for the traveler who would way rather have free parking than, say, a fancy heated pool. So, if you've decided this sounds like your kind of place, we've gathered a few pro tips straight from past guests to make your stay even better. First, this is a great one. People say the hotel will often let you park your car in their lot hours before the official check-in time, so you can just drop it and head straight to the parks. Second, there's no coffee maker in the room, but they do have coffee in the lobby from 6:30 to 9:30 a.m. Third, just another reminder, that pool is not heated. And finally, a heads up, be prepared for a $100 security deposit when you check in. And really, this quote from a guest just perfectly sums up the whole reason you'd stay here, doesn't it? It's a strategic choice. You save a bunch on your hotel, so you have more to spend on what really matters, the churros and the memories inside the parks. So it all comes down to this one question. For your trip, what do you value more? Is saving potentially hundreds of dollars and having that incredible convenience of a 15-minute walk worth giving up the luxuries of a fancier hotel? That's the trade-off, and only you can decide what makes a vacation truly magical. Let us know what you think in the comments, and thanks for joining us for this explainer.